Recently, I've been seeing a lot of hate thrown toward Arcane, and I think most of the hate are unjust. Most of the people that are hating on Arcane have either never watched this show or have dropped it after just watching the first episode. Mate, how are you judging something that you didn't even watch? And this is why I think their hate is not valid. Today, I have gathered few of the criticism that these people have, and let's talk about them, because why not? When I say the anime community, I'm not saying about everybody, I'm just talking about the specific people that are hating on this show, okay? The anime community is pissed, and that's because I don't know, mate. The anime community is always pissed at Western animation for some reason. I don't know why this is the way it is. Like, they were even complaining when Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse released. Why? They probably think Western animation will ruin anime by being better at animation or some shit. Like, I don't get their mindset. And mate, if you really think Western animation will overthrow anime, then I will say no, it won't. It's not the Western animation that will beat anime, it's the Chinese. Like, have you seen Link Kick? That shit is bonkers. I'm kidding, by the way, if you don't get it. I'm kidding. Nothing is going to overthrow anime. Anime will always have its place in animation industry. So stop gatekeeping animation as if it only belongs to anime. It belongs to everybody. Animation is a form of art, and you don't gatekeep art. No. Like, seriously, no. Dandadan is not better than Arcane, neither Arcane is better than Dandadan. On what basis did you compare these two shows and come to this conclusion? From what I know, comparing two shows is nearly impossible. Hear me out, okay? Let's take there are two shows. One of those shows excels at character-driven storytelling, and the other one excels at story-driven storytelling. Now, if we compare these two shows on basis of character growth, the character-driven story will win. But that does not mean that the story-driven show was bad. It just means that the person that compared these two shows is incompetent. See mate, I'm going to be honest with you. It is only possible to compare two shows when they are identical copy of each other. For example, Breaking Bad and Metastasis. You can compare those two shows because they are identical copy of each other, shot by shot that is. I know I butchered this name. I know I butchered Metastasis. I don't know how it is pronounced, okay? So yeah, Dandadan is not better than Arcane. This is just your preference, mate. Just because you don't like a art style does not mean rest of us also don't like it. And you and me not liking an art style does not make an art style good or bad. It just means that we don't like this art style.
It's just big.
Yeah, it is. And I love that it is what it is. So what the fuck I'm talking about?
Motherfucker.
This feels like more of an opinion than an objective truth. You are not saying, oh, Arcane is overrated. No, that's not what you're saying. You are saying, I think Arcane is overrated. I think it's completely valid to have that opinion. Some people might not like Arcane as much as others does. And that's completely fine. I think Naruto is overrated. But a lot of people will point out that it's not. So it's completely fine to have an opinion. Now let's talk about criticism that I have of Arcane. These are my personal criticism. These are more of opinions than valid criticism, okay? Arcane Season 2 felt a bit rushed. Season 2 didn't have as much as time to develop its character. For example, take Jay's transformation. He goes from the child murderer Jay to cool nearly child murderer Jace in just one episode. Not even one episode, half of the episode. Since the other half of the episode was Echo's story. I don't think that's enough to develop Jay's character. That's fast, mate. Personally, I would have loved to see Jay slowly transforming into the person that he becomes by the end of the episode. I feel like Arcane needed another season, okay? The pacing of Arcane felt like a marathon. It felt like it was trying to show us everything in the short amount of time that it has. And I'm talking only about season 2, because season 1 was perfect. Its pacing was perfect, but season 2's pacing is just too fast, mate. Like, there's too many things happening at the same time in this show. Mate, it's hard to keep track of what's happening when this many things are happening all at once. And the worst contender of pacing related issue is episode 9. Mate, what the hell is going on? One minute we are with Ambassa getting to see how she gets her army. The other minute we are with Echo and Jinx talking. Then the other minute we are seeing our favorite lesbian couple kissing. Like, what the hell is going on? Mate, let me enjoy one scene properly. Let me soak in what is happening, then move on to the next scene. Why are you throwing important scene after important scene right into my face? What the hell? Let's talk about Vi and Kate's relationship, okay? It feels like their relationship was brushed off for the greater plot of the story. For example, Vi and Kate broke up, then they patch up in no time. Like, there is no tension in this, there is no drama. And if you're making a love story, that's needed. It's not a love story. Arcane is not a love story. It's an action story. You build up Vi and Kate's tension by showing their difference in moral, then you solve that in no time without giving a satisfying payoff. That's not how you make a love story. Even though I'm dragging Arcane through mud right now, I don't hate it. Instead, I love this show. This show is better than 80% of animated shows of last 5 years. The hell, it's better than 80% of the live action shows. And personally, I think it's a great show, despite of its flaws. I would recommend watching this at least once, okay? Because it's a nice show. That's all I have to say for today.